Manchester United have approached former Barcelona boss Xavi about becoming the club's new manager, according to sensational reports in Spain. The legendary midfielder, 44, was dismissed by the Catalan Giants last week after a turbulent few months at the helm.
He had initially confirmed he was leaving in January, before Barcelona convinced him to stay on in April. But he was then axed before their final game of the season against Sevilla, with German Hansi Flick already announced as his replacement.
Now Xavi is out of work, with AC Milan and the South Korean national team having already made contact with him. And according to us, Man United have also made an informal approach for the Spain icon amid uncertainty surrounding the future of head coach Erik Ten Hag.
Read more in FOOTBALLPUNDITS. Pet Micah branded Keane's puppy after defending friend over fan headbutt. Hot Wheels win a Lamborghini Huracan or £230,000 cash alternative from just 89p with our code. However, it remains Xavi's preference to take a year away from management before he looks for his next role in 2025. He won 89 of his 142 games in charge of Barcelona, claiming the La Liga title and Spanish Super Cup in the 2022-23 campaign.
He then guided them to second place behind Real Madrid in the league this season, while they also reached the Champions League quarter-finals. Prior to his dismissal, Xavi told the press, "To the new manager, I tell you, you will suffer."
Most read in football. Tough times. Crisis club Everton set for fire sale with every player available for transfer. Pundits. Pet Micah branded Keane's puppy after defending friend over fan headbutt. More to give. Jose Mourinho agrees shock return to management with European giants stacking Benjamin's Man United Arsenal target. Benjamin Sesko says yes to side in £56 million deal. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. This is a very complicated place to be. This is a difficult job and you have to be patient. I have the feeling that everything I have done in these 2.5 years has caused an earthquake.
Man United coach reveals why Jadon Sancho refused to apologize to Ten Hag before exile. The sparked Dortmund transfer. Barcelona confirmed his departure in a statement that read, "The club wishes to publicly thank Xavi and the rest of his coaching staff for their commitment, dedication and generosity, and for their help in reaching an agreement to sever the contract. Furthermore, we wish him success in the future on both a personal and professional level."
Meanwhile, Ten Hag's future is still unclear despite Man United's FA Cup triumph over Manchester City. Aside from Xavi, those tipped to replace Ten Hag include Mauricio Pochettino, Thomas Tuchel, Roberto De Zerbi and Gareth Southgate.
Sun Sports verdict on Man United flops. Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have a busy summer ahead to get Man United's squad in order for next season. Below. Sun Sport gives it verdict on how they should deal with the Red Devils' flops this summer.
Andre Onana, stay. After a dodgy start at Old Trafford, Onana has proven to be one of the more reliable members of the squad this season despite being peppered with shots constantly. Altay Bayındır, go. Reports in February suggested Bayındır was unhappy with his bit part role at Man United amid interest from Turkish giants Galatasaray.
If profit can be made on a sale, then it should be done. Tom Heaton, stay. Veteran goalkeeper Heaton, 38, is a reliable backup and is on a relatively small wage at the club. So long as he is happy, it makes sense to keep him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, go. Wan-Bissaka, 26, has never managed to make the right back position his own.
With his contract up in 2025, it makes sense to cash in now. Diogo Dalot, stay. Dalot, 26, has been one of Man Utd's most consistent performers this season. Raphael Varane, go. If it wasn't for his injury record, there would be a strong shout to keep Varane, but costs need to be cut to allow the squad to be freshened up.
Harry Maguire, go. Maguire has showed he has the right character to be at Man United, but overall ability and desired profile are another matter, with Maguire too slow to play in a high-line defense. Lisandro Martinez, stay. Martinez, 26, is second to none in terms of build-up play.
He needs a long-term defensive partner on the right side and to cut out the injuries which have plagued him this season. Johnny Evans, go. Veteran campaigner Evans could easily be on the stay list if he was only going to be a bit part player.
But he has shown his advanced years at times this season. Victor Lindelof, go. Lindelof, 29, has been reliable if not unremarkable in his Man United career. He has 1 year left on his contract, so should be moved on if a decent transfer fee can be got for him.
Willy Kambwala, stay. He should be given the opportunity to mature for a few years behind a senior CB pairing before stepping into the first team as a starter or being moved on. Luke Shaw, go. One of the Premier League's best left-backs when fit, Shaw has been a good servant when available.
But alas, that has been his Achilles heel once again this season. Terrell Malaysia, stay. Malaysia, 24, was decent enough to earn some merit in his first season at Man United before injury ended his season and inadvertently led to his second season being a write-off. Sufyan Amrabat, go. Amrabat, 27, looked like a world beater at the Qatar World Cup with Morocco.
But H has had an underwhelming season in England and his loan spell will almost certainly not be made permanent. Casemiro, go. An alarming physical decline has seen him turn from key star to burden.
If a club is willing to buy the 32-year-old, who has 2 more years on his contract, then United should snatch their hand off. Christian Eriksen, go. Eriksen proved a useful asset and Ineos should look to bring in another player with similar traits, but frankly his legs have looked gone towards the end of this season.
Kobbie Mainoo, stay. The first of the so-called untouchables, Mainoo has been a rare glimmer of hope in the Red Devils' midfield this season. Mason Mount, stay. Mount can be given the benefit of the doubt until summer 2025, at least after a debut season riddled with injury.
Scott McTominay, stay. McTominay, 27, has proven himself to be a brilliant plan B off the bench this season, and that is exactly why Ineos should look to keep him. Bruno Fernandes, stay. Man Utd's best player since his arrival just over 4 years ago, Fernandes, 29, remains second to none when it comes to creating chances, while his tenacity boosts those around him.
Antony, go. There's a case to argue that Antony may be the worst pound-for-pound signing in Premier League history. Despite some memorable moments, he simply isn't Man United quality. Anthony Martial, go. Ultimately, Martial needs to be let go when his deal runs out this summer after an appalling injury record of late.
Marcus Rashford, stay. As easy as it would be to say Rashford should leave the club this summer, it is difficult to look at the market and find many available players capable of scoring 30 goals a season. Alejandro Garnacho, stay. Another third of the Untouchables trio, Garnacho has made the right wing his own since coming into it.
H is a raw talent but has shown he has the quality to improve. Rasmus Højlund, stay. A slow burner in his first Man United season, the 21-year-old has often been starved of supply, which has led to him being unable to get the goals his movement and unselfish play often merits. Amad Diallo, stay. In the fleeting moments he has been on the pitch for Man United this season, Diallo has looked dangerous and exciting.
He should be given a chance to flourish with some proper chances in the first team across a whole season.